on, water signs? This is your girl, Venus Archangel, here with another love reading for you guys. Welcome, welcome, welcome. If you're unsure of your placements, go ahead and check the description box below. Also, guys, please remember that these readings may not resonate with everybody, and that is totally fine. Let's see what's going on in your love life. Or, yeah, the energies, what's happening today. It is going to be the 25th. So, let's see what's going on. The 25th, the 5th, oh my gosh. The 5th of September, not the 25th, the 5th. I'm tripping, y'all. Already thinking that we're at the end of this month. It's not Libra season yet, girl. Chill out. Hopefully you guys had a good start to your Virgo season, though. With Mars going back direct. Thank God. But he ended up in Cap, so we can see how this goes. So let's go ahead and see what's going on here in your love lives, guys. What's going on? What's going on? Okay, so that's what we're working with. Is that what we're doing today, guys? We're just gonna be slapping down this tower energy like, you know, we got nothing better to do? Goodness gracious. Let me just, I'm gonna try and move this actually over here and then put the inlay energy over there, see how that works. I'm doing something different. How does that feel? Alright, we're gonna do it over here. Let me just move this out the way. Man, I really wish I could show you guys all the cards here. It bugs me so much. I'll have to adjust this a little bit more. But yes. Wow, that's what we're working with though. Wow, the underlying energy is the Page of Wands though. Action, action, action. It's also about news, excitement, a little something. Like something small, something lighthearted energy, but it can lead to a new adventure. It's exciting. Underneath is the Five of Wands, so there was some conflict in regards to. Probably has a lot to do with passion, right? King of Swords. I know I use passion so much, but what am I mean? Like pretty much like the drive, the libido, you know, authenticity, the creativity, everything has kind of been under fire at the moment. At that moment, I think there was some intense change in regards to what someone felt more led to do. All right, and now is that for grabs, you know? But anyway, the situation currently that you got going on here is the Tower. Okay, it's the Tower. Things are changing rapidly. There's some things that's happening. There's some things that's changing. Radical change. Probably even unseen change. And you didn't see it coming. Okay? But the opposite that you got going on now is the Six of Swords, excuse me. Six of Swords can indicate here of, like, the need to move on. Not need to move forward, but there's some sort of transition here that needs to be taking place. Right? For some of you guys, it could be that there's some things at a distance. For some of you guys, there's something that's happening very far away. Maybe there's something that you didn't expect to kind of connect with you far away. Something that kind of got your, you know, your hype going. There's some sort of distance between you and another person potentially. But then you know, I really feel like with this Tower energy, most of all, it's like there's something unexpected that's come about, and the obstacle that you're now having to face is kind of having to go through that weird Tower energy and finding your way through. Because it's like, like if you look at the water, you see how it's like all bumpy and rigid at that moment. Like it's very turbulent, you know. But you see as he goes out further into the sea, where my finger's at right here, it's a lot more smooth. So I do get this feeling that things right now may be a little bit rocky. There's a little bit of a rocky kind of like boat kind of feeling. Everything's kind of going a little crazy, but everything will level itself out. Everything will even out. It's not going to be that crazy forever, and eventually it's going to have to just kind of settle down. In the past, things did happen really fucking fast. I guess like it is what happens, right? It just happens so fast you didn't see it coming. Or you did see it coming, maybe, but the whole situation is like things were moving very fast. There's a lot of progress being made. Things really picked up speed. Now with the Eight of Wands here too, guys, it also talks about messages as well. There could have been some instant messages. This is a card for news. So there could have been somebody that communicated with you or have been trying to communicate with you for a while. And there was some back and forth conversation potentially. Some progress being made in regards to getting back in touch with someone. or getting in touch with somebody, period. And now you have the Nine of Pentacles. Again, not bad. I really feel like this card here is a representation of how you guys are right now, which is feeling very confident, very stable. If anything, guys, you're feeling very, very independent. Okay, like you don't need anybody else to kind of make anything happen for you guys. You got yourself. And I really feel like at the same time though, like it kind of can be like you may have trapped yourself in a bit of a gilded cage. Why do I say that? Because of the Two of Swords. It's in the future here. And with the Six of Swords crossing that, there's something that needs to be released or at least moved on from. But you got this kind of stagnant energy here with the Nine of Pentacles. Now, Nine of Pentacles is not necessarily seen as stagnant, but I kind of do because obviously, right? How would you get a gilded cage? A gilded cage that moves? It doesn't move. So it's like you guys are in a very good comfort zone. You know your power, you know your strengths, but at the same time, there's something that does need to be released, and there may be a bit of reluctance, maybe something to move on from. That's probably the motivation that got you here. Now, I don't know what this Two of Swords is for some of you guys. There's a lot of possibilities to what that can mean, right? To what this hard decision or difficult decision you need to make is. But the thing here is that eventually you do end up making the decision, right? And also, guys, remember that the future is a projection about where you are right now. Right now, you see your future as making a difficult decision or handling a very difficult situation or keeping the balance of a difficult situation. That's how you guys see it from now. So that's what tells me, like, okay, this isn't too bad as long as, why do you see the future as the Two of Swords? Perhaps it's because this is something that you know that perhaps needs to be moved on from. Now, the Tower may have not even happened for some of you guys. You may be like, what? I don't know what Tower you're talking about. This is not happening for me. Some of you guys it may be that you have to break out of this. Maybe you guys end up being the Tower. Right? That you guys go ahead and you say, you know what, this is it. I'm doing something different and change your whole world up or change your whole life, love life up. But moving forward, that's the part that's keeping the change from happening. That's the thing that's keeping this shift in life change. This shift in life stagnant is because this hasn't been that moving forward because someone's been comfortable. There could be somebody that you're taking care of, or somebody that that you feel responsible for. Which I don't think this is really the card for that to indicate there's a codependency problem in the relationship. But there's definitely something that needs to be let go of here. I'm definitely saying this because of death. I kind of actually forgot this was here. And I'm looking right at the cards. I'm just like, something needs to be released. Something needs to be let go of. Yes, death. That's your goal, aim, ambition, your best path to follow. And I feel like you all know that too, and it's not like it's like news to you guys or anything like that for some of you. And I feel like for some of you guys, it's just like some of you guys, you may have needed like confirmation because you may feel comfortable, but you guys are bored. The Page of Wands shows this as these two together, they don't work. These two, the Queen of Wands, the Nine of Pentacles person in this, she can have a ton of fun, but she's in her garden right now. She's surrounded by things that she's made. Right, she's built up this wall, this fortress that keeps her within. Right, not necessarily to kind of go out. That's a good place to start to go out, but she doesn't tend to, right? The fortress isn't built for her to just come and go as she pleased. This is something that she tended to stay there for quite some time. She busted behind working it. So for some of you guys here with the Page of Wands, right? This is like saying that you guys may be feeling very bored. And it's time for like a major change and a major shift in a different direction. And that's why the Six of Swords is here. Excuse me, not Seven of Swords. The Six of Swords is here. Saying it's time to do that. It's time to go ahead and let yourself be free. To travel those different waters and get to somewhere smooth. But you have to release the things that release whatever it is that's keeping you in your guilty cage in the first place. It may not be easy, but it's definitely worth it. But that's why you see their future potentially as this. I don't know what the decision may be. Right? Perhaps it is breaking free and moving forward, right? Some of you guys, maybe it is taking a chance at a relationship or going ahead and taking a shot in the dark and going ahead and going along with this new job. Why? Because you feel confident in yourself. If you have confidence in yourself, if you have this confidence in yourself currently, you don't have to worry about a thing. You will make it no matter what decision you end up making, right? No matter what decision you end up making, you'll be able to go through with it and make it the best thing since sliced bread. But it starts from releasing what's caused you to build up this fortress in the first place. Like I think with this fortress, you built cement shoes. and it's time to take that pickaxe or whatever and start knocking those cement shoes off so you can go ahead and spread your wings. Some of you guys, you may feel like you're trapped in a certain commitment, and that's like, that's another thing. But and it's comfortable, it's familiar, but it's not giving you anything. And that's the part that perhaps needs to be moved on to. Perhaps it's time to distance yourself from what no longer makes you happy. It's good to find yourself, of course, but if it's not where your heart is, it's okay to know that you will find it. Right now, it's not a lot of looking at the situation, and that's the thing that worries me a little bit. But I feel like you guys can handle it, of course, right? Nothing's given to you unless you couldn't. Nothing's given to you that you can't handle. That's the biggest thing that I always say. Alright, y'all. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'm gonna let y'all go. Thank you for liking, commenting, subscribing, and sharing my videos, guys. You know how much I appreciate it. And I'm gonna let you guys go for today. Love you guys. Bye now.